Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be doing a walk around on my homemade DIY wedge camper I just finished building. First of all, if you missed the first part of this video, go ahead and check it out. That's more about the building process. Today we're gonna be doing more of a walk around and show you the finished product. First of all, let's talk about a little bit about the outside. As you can see, I have a side door with two latches. They can be locked with a key and they open and close. It uses the gas struts. Very easy and handy to just have access on the sides of the truck bed. Normally I can quickly grab whatever I need. I just kind of like step on the tire a little bit and I can grab tools or food or whatever I want to get from the side of the truck. I can access it through the side door. We also have the awning mounted to the top of the camper. I can show you how to open it and close it. It's very handy to have the awning as well. On the back side we have another door, same thing with two latches. And by opening these I can get full access to the back of the truck. This is also the main access to the tent once it's open. And same thing on the other side. I have another side door, same size as the one on this side. This is pretty much the outside of the truck. I can show you now how I deploy the tent. It's super easy. Chances are, if you are in a rooftop tent, you probably know how long it takes to set up the rooftop tent. With this setup, I only have 4 latches, 2 on either side, one here, one here, one more over here, and the last one on this side. That's basically all you gotta do. Then you just gotta get up here and lift up the whole top of the camper, just like that. There's an elastic cord over here. Very simple. Then I have the rain skirts. They fold to the outside, and there you go. Your tent is set up. You're ready to go sleep whenever you want. So you can see I have windows on the outside. Sorry, on both sides of the tent, and I have this flap out here that has another giant window. I haven't quite finished building this flap system. I gotta add little pieces that will hold the tent poles, like a rooftop tent, and it will hold this flap open. But for now it just stays closed. So you got a zipper to hold it closed. So that's pretty much the outside of the tent. Now I'm just gonna head and show you the inside. So this is the inside of the truck. First of all, let's open this back door. So you can see I have my fridge here. Usually stays here all the time. Right now it's hooked up to the power outlet that I built on the side. Gives me 12-volt power to hook up some other accessories as I need to. Keeps all the food nice and cold, drinks, etc. Over here I have a water port. This is a homemade water port. Holds about 13 liters, I believe. I can pressurize it and then you can just get this hose. It's good for washing dishes or rinsing the truck or the dog or whatever you need to. And then back there I have my tools and some other recovery gear, propane bottle, and that's pretty much it for the lower part of the camper. Obviously, depending on the trip, I will pack, you know, some other stuff, but for today I'm just on a day trip, so I don't need to bring all that. I have lights here. They're hard to see, but they're just LED lights. You can choose whatever color you want. You just a little control it over here, and you can change the color. I got this battery lights here as well. They use AA batteries. And now let me show you the upstairs. Yeah, let me have the camera. Okay, so once the tent is open, you can stand in here. So you can see I have really big and nice windows with buck mesh. Keeps the tent nice and cool in summer, and then you can close it in the winter, and will kind of like hold the heat a little better. You get nice access to the view here. And this is my sleeping platform. It's hard to judge on the camera, but I have a lot of room here. Underneath these blankets I have a 4-inch foam mattress. Very comfy. And that's my sleeping platform. It folds up like this to make more room. Initially, if you watched the first part of this camper series, I had gas struts incorporated to this folding platform with the intention of holding these up. But then I came across a problem, and that was that the gas struts were hitting the caterrail. I did not account for that, so the gas strut was hitting the caterrail over here. So for that reason I had to remove them. So I have to come up with some other solution for this. But it does fold. I mean, it goes pretty much all the way up. It doesn't stay, so I have to come up with a plan on how to hold it. Maybe I'll put something on the roof, like a cord or something, to hold it up. And as you can see, it's still a little bit of work in progress. But yeah, this is the upstairs. Really love it how it gives me so much room down here for storage. Before the camper, I had just a rooftop tent, and I basically had to put everything on bins because it will get dusty and wet, and you know, risk of getting things stolen, things like that. So now I can just lock all the latches, and I mean, it's not completely theft proof, but I think I can, for the most part, think that nobody's gonna break in that easy. Yeah, it gives me so much room down here. For the most part, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I think if I was to build another one of these, there's a couple of things that I will probably change. One of them is the shape of the camper itself. I think I would like the back of the camper to be on a little bit more of an angle over here, so it doesn't look kind of like as a square. I don't think it looks bad, but that's kind of like one of the other things I thought about once I built it. So And again, another thing I will probably change is, like, if you don't have a roof rack like I do, you can probably build it slightly shorter. Right now, from here, from underneath the extrusion to the top of the bed rails, I have 2 feet. I think you can probably, depending on what kind of truck you have, you can make that smaller by at least 3 or 4 inches. But yeah, that's basically it. I don't know if I am forgetting something. Oh, again, if you watched the first video, you saw me having difficulties with the material that I chose to use for the side doors and the rear gate. Basically, I was using the alu panel, and that wasn't being strong enough to hold the stress being applied by the shocks when opening and closing. So instead, I just went with full aluminum sheet. This is a 1/8 of an inch thick aluminum sheet. It's painted. It's holding up a lot better. Seems to be plenty strong to hold that stress. And yeah, so far it's working out pretty good. So since I had that issue with this rear door, I went ahead and replaced both of the side doors. So this one and the other one are also full aluminum sheets, 1/8 of an inch, as I said before. So yeah, if you like this walk around, if you like this project, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new to the channel. I really appreciate the support. There will be a lot of more trips coming out on this new camper, and I will probably be adding more things here and there. But yeah, if you are interested in that kind of stuff, definitely subscribe, and I appreciate you watching, and see you next time.